C, CC, and D curl will always have a place in the industry, but that's not what's trending right now. More and more clients and lash artists are leaning towards more softer curls like J and B curl, and honestly, I get it. When they're mapped correctly and used on the right client, they are so stunning. I actually blend them into almost all of my sets, and now I'm hooked. Here's the crazy part. I used to hate J and B curl. I used to think they were flat and unflattering, and I didn't use them for years because of it. But what I didn't realize is that I was using them completely wrong. Once I gave them another shot and actually figured them out, which wasn't actually that hard, everything changed. Now I can't imagine lashing without them, and I'll forever keep a tray in my lashed heart. So in today's video, we're going to master the art of these softer curls. You'll learn exactly who to use them on and how to add them to your service menu without making it a huge investment, how to market yourself as the artist who offers them, and how to map them with confidence so you can give your clients exactly what they're asking for. And to prove just how powerful these curls are, I'm going to be doing a set with 100% J curl, so stick around to see the transformation and grab the map to use on your client. Plus, I might have a special offer for you later in this video. Okay, I'm going to break this video into easily digestible sections. I'll start by addressing each topic I propose to cover in its own section, followed by the lash of me and the mapping at the end of the video for you to enjoy. Let's go ahead and dive in. Number 1, who to use them on. Back in the day, curl theory is so different than how it is today, or at least how I view it today. We used to choose a curl based on the level of drama a client wanted, followed by this formula. The softer, less curly the lash, the more natural the result, and as you move up in curl, the more drama you can expect. Starting from the most straight curl being J curl to the most lifted curl being DD for standard curls, and L and M are in their own category of curls as they are very unique, so we don't have to count those as basic curls. They are more editorial. So what I was taught to do was to ask my client how natural or dramatic they wanted the set to be, and I chose whichever curl fell under that category. The problem is I kept feeling disappointed and confused because this would work great for some clients, but horribly for other clients. The lashes may have looked natural or dramatic, but they certainly didn't look good or anything like I imagined them to look. I actually fell into a safety net of only sticking with C, CC, and D curls because they were more reliable, but half the time I was disappointed with the results and found myself stuck in a sea of lash artists that were just kind of mediocre. My sets didn't wow anyone, sadly. My clientele wasn't growing as much as I would have hoped, and I knew I wasn't going to build a long-term loyal clientele, especially if my work didn't stand out. So I started diving into the why certain curls were working on some people but not on others, and I actually started keeping track of the trends. After a while, I realized that choosing the curl based on the level of drama was important, but there was still so much more to consider. See here, if a client has downturn natural lashes, we must use a curl that creates the illusion of lift to counteract the downward angle of the natural lash, so the lashes are more noticeable. Even if a client like this wants natural looks, lifting them up is important so they don't droop down, which means we will most commonly opt for a curly lash for this client no matter what. Well, not always, because placement comes into play as well, but that's a little bit more advanced, so we won't cover it today, but you can dive deeper into this with me in our retention webinar or any of our online courses. I swear to you, they cover literally everything. Anyhow, back to the topic at hand. On the other extreme, clients who have super lifted lashes make even the softest curls look super dramatic because their lashes are so noticeable already. If we put even a C curl lash on a client with super lifted lashes, it can look natural and too dramatic for some people, which brings us full circle to who is a good candidate for these soft, straight curls. 1. Clients with lifted or curly natural lashes. My client today has super lifted natural lashes, and just wait until you see how dramatic this J curl looks on her, even though it's so soft. I would go as far as to say that these are key curls for these clients, particularly clients who have almond, round, or deep set eyes with lifted natural lashes. Trust me, here's a set that Caitlin did a few months back using B curl on the same client. 2. Clients who have moderately lifted natural lashes but want a soft, natural looking set. 3. For anyone who wants a fox or cat eye look, J or B curl will be used on the inner corners to create softness, and a more lifted curl like C, CC, D, L, or M is used on the outer corner to bring attention to this area. 4. For the base of any wispy set. Wispy sets require the spikes to be the focal point, but as soon as we start using the same or curlier lashes for the bottom layer of our wispy sets, the spikes kind of disappear if we aren't super careful. So to combat this and to keep your sets looking 10 out of 10, use J or B curl on the bottom layer and any other curl you wish on the top and middle layer to host the spikes. 5. For anime sets on any client. But this truly is an advanced skill and perhaps a tutorial for another day, as placement is very advanced and needs a whole course in itself, which we actually have in the making right now, and we will hopefully drop it by this Black Friday. On the note of Black Friday, it's time to start making your wish list. We have some crazy deals that you do not want to miss out on this year. Maybe J and B curl will be on your list. If you need help building your wish list, we have an entire team that's happy to help you. Just send us along a DM on Instagram with photos of the inspiration sets that you want to create, and we will help you decide, map them, and show you which products are needed, because seriously, don't underestimate the power of the products you use. They are so much more important than a lot of people think. And lastly, the inner corners for any set. It can often look best to use soft curls on the inner corners, no matter which curl you are using for the remainder of your set. This one hack has seriously impacted the outcome of my sets. 2. How to add them to your service menu without a huge investment cost. Okay, this one is easy and quick. 1. You want to start by grabbing a mixed tray just to give them a go at the start, instead of buying a bunch of individual lengths so they don't cost that much. We have these available in multiple different options, particularly for B curl, which are super easy to find, but J curl can be a little more tricky to find. So here's a little look at where you can find them on our website, along with a few important notes on them. 1. Volume. We have them available in our matte collection only in 0.05 and 0.07 diameter 8 to 15 mixed tray. Please note that getting comfortable using long lengths with J and B curl is pretty important. Because the lashes are so straight, they aren't as noticeable as heavier curls. I often bump my lengths up by 2 to 3 millimeters from what I would normally use, and it looks amazing, so don't be afraid to do that. When using 0.05s and 0.07s, you can safely use 15 millimeters plus without a worry of damage or anything, because the fibers themselves are so tiny and lightweight. 2. Pre-made bands. We have these curls available in pyramid and soft anime spikes, which are highly recommended for anime and spiky lash looks like these. You'll want to use these sparingly, as they are not meant to be used for the entire set, just the spikes you want to see. The rest of the set will be filled in with either our other pre-made bands or volume wet lashes, like I did for this set. We also have wispy textured pre-made bands, and these are personally my go-to for the base on most of my wispy sets. When you shop them, don't be afraid of the higher dimensions for these bands. Although they come in 7D+, they're made with 0.03 diameter, so these bands weigh and look much more natural than you'd think. I've used 3 to 5D fans that have looked way more dramatic than these wispy pre-made fans, even though they're high dimensions. We also have these available in angel lashes, which creates super soft wet lash sets without the stress of counting lashes as you pick them up. These are unique pre-made fans because they aren't bonded at the base, so you can wrap them to hug the natural lash and use them as wet lashes for angel and natural sets, or for soft volume, as they can be made into handmade fans as well. Lastly, they have them available in our standard pre-made volume lashes in both short and mid-stem fans, which are also beautiful, but I don't feel like they need as much of an explanation, as they are just like regular pre-made fans. These are super popular and a lot of people use them for basic sets. 3. How to market yourself as the artist who offers them. My biggest suggestion is to do these few things. 1. Post about these curls of your story and feed to see if people are interested in what kind of looks these curls create. You can save some inspiration photos, I'll happily send you some if you'd like, and you can post these to give people a taste of what they can expect visually from these curls. It can be best to let people know who is suited for them and tell them why soft curls may be suited for them. You can encourage people to try them by saying things like, do you have hooded or deep set eyes and find that lash sets feel uncomfortable or look unnatural to you? If so, I now have a curl that is specifically designed for you. The straight curl will sit and extend comfortably around your eyelid to match your feature facial features better than any other curls available within the industry? Or do you have curly natural lashes and always find extensions to be too dramatic on you? If so, I have a solution. I now carry J and B curls, which will create a flattering, noticeable set that isn't dramatic or overbearing. Book now. 2. Showcase your set using these curls. You can always ask a model to come in so you can get some really nice photos and videos of a set done using these new curls, and in your posts and stories, you could also use a caption or overlay text that says something like, "This is your site to get J curl lashes," or "Now carrying J curl lashes, accepting new clients in your area," or "New curl alert with info on who the curl is best suited for." Honestly, promotion is everything. And 3. Word of mouth. Talk to your clients about the new lash curls you carry and who they are suited for in hopes they will speak to someone they know about them or want to switch themselves, if they're a good candidate. If you can knock your client's socks off and style them correctly with a set that stands out and looks tailored for each client, other people will notice and want to come to you because you stand out as creating different styles than anyone else in your area. Your work is truly noticeable. You wouldn't believe how impactful this is for building a loyal clientele and growing your business. How to map. I know we talked about mapping earlier, but let's dive a little deeper. When it comes to mapping and styling different curls such as these, the same rules apply as with any other set. If a client has narrow eyes, choose an open or doll eye mapping. If a client has almond eyes, choose whichever shape they request. And if a client has round eyes, you may be best mixing softer curls on the inner corner and more curly lashes on the outer corner. Outside of that, use J and B curl for any base, aka the bottom layer to add darkness without stealing the show, which is more ideal for wispy sets. Now, let me show you exactly what I'm doing step by step so that you can use this mapping in your sets to come, if you like it. To start off, I always begin by cleansing and priming the lashes. We have a ton of in-depth tutorials on this. If you'd like us to send you some, just reach out below. Now let's get into the good stuff. I always like to lash the top layer first, especially for anime sets. I'll start by placing one individual spike across the lash line so I can focus on evenly spacing them out. I used about 9 spikes total for this set in 5 to 7D 0.05. Once I'm happy with how my spikes are looking, it's now time to use the pyramid technique and build off of each spike. So here you can see I'm working in my 15mm section. I'm going to bump my lengths down by 1mm and find a neighboring lash in that section and ever so slightly direct it into my 15mm spike. Now I'm going to repeat that one more time because for this look, I'm using 3 wet lashes per pyramid spike. So again, I'm just finding that neighboring lash, placing it, and ever so slightly directing it into that 15mm lash so that the tips line up perfectly. Once I've built all of my pyramid spikes, it's now time to fill in the base. I'm using super short lengths because I don't want to take any attention away from the spikes. So I feathered 5 to 7mm across the middle and bottom layer, and this added lots of texture and darkness to the set. Then I just brushed through my set and I wanted the spikes to be perfectly peaked at the tips, so I took our 4-play product and just applied the smallest amount at the tips to bring them together. And last but not least, I always finish my sets with Super Bonder to lock in glue fumes and add flexibility to the bond. This will help promote better retention and reduce irritation when your clients open their eyes. Okay, that concludes today's video. Go ahead and rate this set from 1 to 10 in the comments below and let us know if you'd recreate. Also, be sure to let us know what style you'd like to see us create next. We always love tailoring our videos to what you guys want to see. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.